So I'm back again with one of my tools here that need repair. And this one is my Xhorse mini OBD tool. And I can plug it in here and I can try to update it. But whenever I try to update it, I get this message. I don't know if my camera will pick in to the message good. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Okay, basically it's just saying that they can't find it, right? And I have this red LED here on. So I think that the battery is dead in this. They have internal batteries, and I think that it's dead because I remember reading on a forum a long time ago that the batteries would go bad and you wouldn't be able to update them. So I think that's what's going on. So we're going to try to get into it and see if there's a battery in there, and we're going to try to see if it's dead. I swear I think that's probably what it is. Now this thing is really tricky to get into. I don't remember how to do it, but I do know that there's two screws under the label. And when you first see it, you think, oh, here's the label right here. But it's not this label. It's this that doesn't even look like a label. It looks like it's just part of the plastic. So somehow we have to pop that out, and there's two screws there. So I don't think there's any kind of way I can do it where it will still look pretty. So I think we're just going to have to kind of live with whatever happens to it. And now, see, I don't know if this is a sticker or if it's just a chunk of plastic. I think it's a chunk of plastic. So I'm just going to kind of slowly go around here and just try to widen it up. Okay, let me find my little screwdriver. Well, it's still can't get a screwdriver in there. Oh, look, I had it pop up just a little bit there. There it goes. Well, that wasn't too bad at all. There we go. So it is a plastic piece held in by these two tabs. But if you just come in the corner with a little flat razor, just kind of get down there, then you can lift it up. And we have two Phillips screws hiding under there. I probably never would have been able to figure that out if I hadn't read about it a long time ago on some forum. I can't remember which forum it was at, but I remember somebody was talking about it. All right, so those are out, and it looks like this piece has to be popped off. Be careful not to stab yourself. All right, so back at this thing here. Let's see what we got to do to get in here. I swear it looks like this piece should just come off, but it did not want to come off. And I do not want to stab my finger again. I swear it feels like there's a screw being held on this. I wonder if there's some kind of screw under this piece of tape. That's just glue. Yeah. See if I can see down in there.
A few moments later.
So this piece is not popping off, so it has to be some screws under here. I think just like here, there's some screws hiding under this paper here. So I'm gonna try to get under it to see. That's the only thing that makes sense. And yeah, see, it's coming up. Yeah, and there's a screw. Bet you there's one on both sides. It's actually three of them. Ain't that something? I was thinking it was just some, plastic prongs holding it, but it wasn't given. So, I mean, couldn't have been anything else but some screws there. All right, so that is done, and there, look, come right off now. Okay, and then come right apart. And there we have the board for it. I hear something rattling around in there. Don't know what that is. Let's take this piece out. Oh, it's a little nut there. That must have been for one of the screws. I see. So here the nuts go in there. So here's another little nut. The little nuts go in these little holes here, and that's what was holding that one piece on. Now I see our battery here, so I guess we just got to pull it apart. Be careful not to bend it when you take it apart there. And I don't know if this is our problem. I assume it is. Okay, so we have a solder point here and here. I guess we'll try to desolder it. All right, so I'm just going to get my solder sucker here. Hmm, that's not supposed to happen. All right, so it come out. Can't remember which side was which, so I always got it here as a plus. So let's check and see if our battery is the problem. Yeah, that looks pretty low. So, I mean, that's got to be our problem. And I guess that's because it is either old or maybe I just didn't charge it. I had no idea that these batteries were in there. But I don't even know if it's a chargeable battery, to tell you the truth. It may just be a regular coin cell. And that's why it's bad, because it never charged up. me finish cleaning out this hole. So I don't really have any chargeable batteries except for maybe one from a BMW key. Let me see if I have a old OEM BMW key that I can steal the battery out of. I do. I have one right here. And this is probably one that I wasn't able to reset, and I was planning to replace the chip in there, but I probably never did it. So let's just grab the battery from it. Assuming this battery is good. This battery might be bad too. But if it can, take a charge, then that's okay. Okay, so this battery is good. You see 2.9 there. Okay. The legs are a little bit farther apart, but I think we can make it work. So let's get this one out. Okay. There we go. Now which side is plus? This side. So this one. And this one went here. Like this, and this one went there. Man, I really don't like how this will just be freely sitting around. So let me put this styrofoam back here, this insulator. And this one was plus. I think that will be okay, but it just doesn't fit very well. Okay, I tell you what, let me solder down this negative side first. And then we're going to move to doing the positive. I can be a little bit more forceful with it in place now. So this one I can bend it, thankfully. So we can just come around here and stick it right in. Doesn't fit too good though. This one's actually too big to go in there, but I think it will be. I think it will be alright. I hardly ever use this thing. I went to update it the other day, and like I said, it's been about a month that I've been having the issue. I had just given up on it because, like I said, I don't use it too often. So I'm gonna put this insulator back here on top, and let's put it back together. And make sure it's being squeezed enough. I don't want the insulator to fall away. All right, let's see if we can update it now before I put it back together, because we definitely don't want to put it back together and then have to take it back apart. Let's see if we still have the red LED. We don't. We have a blue LED now. So let me try the update. No, no, there's the red one back. I guess the red LED is normal if it's not connected, maybe, I don't know. I also tried to update it on the computer through the VVDI software. That didn't work either. And it looks like this still not working. I mean, I see it. Oh, no, it's working. There we go. So yeah, it wasn't updating. It was this battery. Um, so there you go. If your mini OBD tool is not updating, that is how you fix it. And assuming you're a locksmith, that that's most of the people who have these devices, just get your OEM BMW key that you don't need a old scrap one, and you can snatch a battery out of that. Now I don't know if this has a charging circuit in it or not, like I said, but just in case, I didn't want to put a regular coin cell battery in there, just in case it is a rechargeable one. I guess it's not. I mean, at how low voltage it was, it's probably not. It's probably just a regular battery. But there you go. Yep, updating perfectly. All right, so it's done updating. This was the different one. I was updating both. I don't think I need this hooked up anymore. Just wanted to put it back together real quick. All right, there's that. Let me put these little nuts in here. Might be easier to do it with a pair of tweezers. Just like this. Okay, we're gonna grab this one. Same thing on this side. Probably should have put those in first, but that's okay. They slid by, so it's okay. Uh-oh, one come out. See if I can grab him without making the other one. He fell up in there some kind of way. There he comes. You know what? Let's pull this out a little bit. Put him back in there just like that. Put this one in. Okay, I'm gonna put the case back down. Wow, I forgot this little bar. So gotta do that. Don't have to have it, but you never know. Put this back like that. Okay, and I don't want to flip it upside down or anything because I don't want it to drop those little nuts out. So I'm gonna try to keep it this side and get both of these screws in there. I guess the middle one goes into plastic maybe, because I didn't see a nut for that one. Ooh. And it's up to you if you want to put the sticker back on there. There we go. So now that they're back in, now I can flip it any kind of way I want. Do this third one. Okay, gonna do these two. And that is pretty much it. We should have a fully functional little mini OBD tool again, which will be nice. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to stick back on there. I'll try it. It'll probably end up coming off, but we'll stick it there. And then we're going to put this guy back in, and we are all done. There you go. Doesn't quite look as nice as it did originally from where I was prying here. Hopefully you're following the video. You don't have to do that. You'll know just to take off the sticker, just to come in one side here and pop it up. And it actually will come apart very easy if you know exactly what to do. So, all right, see you on the next one, I guess.